hunt. And we want to start by thanking our big sponsor, Carnival and the Carnival Breeze. Without them, we would not be here. We appreciate that. They made all of this possible, so we thank them. All right, everybody, let's take me out to the, come on, everybody. Yeah, that was our biggest disaster last year, those of you who were here. We're not going to have that. We are on a ball field. I don't know if you noticed that. This actual ball field right here, but we're not going to do that puzzle again. We have some terrific prizes this year, which our sponsor Carnival has provided. Is there a Carnival person who's going to tell you about that? There was going to be, but at some point you're going to hear from that person. If not, I'm going to keep going with my stuff. This is the 20th Herald Hunt. The first one was 1984. We skipped a few years. Who was here for that 1980? Was it really that many of you? That's when we drove. We actually put people in cars on I-95 for that. And somehow nobody died. But we realized somebody would soon enough, so we stopped doing that. And nobody that we acknowledged. A couple of announcements. You should have the insert for the weekend section, the hunt insert. Some people have asked, do you need the whole weekend section? No, you don't. Only the hunt insert part is relevant to the hunt. And so if you want to throw the other one away, you're welcome to do that. If you don't have a hunt insert section yet, we have them over there where they're also selling t-shirts with these hideous drawings.
Is there some kind of event here today?
This is Tom Schroeder, ladies and gentlemen. Tom really was responsible for all the puzzles that you didn't like, so why don't you boo Tom instead of me? Going to quickly review how the hunt works. It works the same as pretty much the same as it always worked. For those of you who are new, we have set up 5 puzzles around Coconut Grove. 5 what we call big puzzles. Okay, you're going to have from noon until about 2:50 to solve the 5 puzzles. That should be plenty of time. They're all reasonably close. You will not have to walk far. If you come to a puzzle and there are a lot of people there, this is what usually happens at the very beginning of the hunt. Everybody rushes to a nearby puzzle, and there are just too many people to solve it. Don't worry, go to another one and then come back later on when the crowd has thinned out. There will be up here somewhere, I guess, some kind of a board where we can make announcements between noon and 3 if we have to, so you might check back here, but usually we don't have to do anything important with that.
Let me just make sure of something. Can you all hear us out in center field there? Literally? Okay. Right field? Okay. Left field? Excellent. Okay.
The answer to every puzzle is always a number, and the number always has to match one of the clues on page 10 or 11 of the hunt special section. So bear that in mind as you go through the day. At noon, which is we are almost there. Is it noon yet?
3 minutes.
Not yet.
4 minutes. 3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes. We're going to read you. I'm going to give you the numbers that go with the 5 letters. If you look on what page is page 7 of the hunt special section, there's 5 questions, really stupid opening questions. You should have answered them by now, and each one will give you a letter answer. At noon, I'll give you the numbers, the 5 numbers to go with the 5 letters, and that'll give you the map coordinates of the 5 opening puzzles. Whatever else happens, be back here at the ball field at 3 o'clock, because at 3 o'clock we will give you the 3 o'clock clue, which will combine with the other 5 clues to get you started on the hard part of the hunt, what we call the end game, which only people way more intelligent than Tom and I have a chance to solve. But that's an interesting part of the hunt. Make sure you're here for that. If you're feeling completely lost at 3 and you don't think you got anything right, stay here anyway, because Carnival's going to have some entertainers on the stage for you, and it's kind of fun usually at the end is to find out how the hunt actually worked and to boo us relentlessly, and then you get to see the winners, who could be some of you. So
one other thing is just during the hunt, if you're befuddled or you just want to take a break, Carnival has a fun tent set up. You should know that there are no clues to the hunt puzzles in there, but there are a lot of fun things to do kid-oriented, family-oriented stuff. So
There's also, the Barnacle is open free to everybody today, all the hunters. Barnacle's over here, it's an historical, it's kind of a cool old building. If nothing else, if you get an extra minute or two, just walk down and take a look at it. It's open today. You can also get there by bike. Just a show of hands, who thinks of all the worst puzzles ever? We're going to compare 76 trombones versus Take Me Out to the Ball game. Who votes for the worst ever was 76 trombones?
Yeah.
Who thinks Take Me Out to the Ball game top that? Those are both Tom's puzzles.
Take Me Out to the Ball game was a mistake. 76 trombones we did on purpose.
We were just awful. Okay, well, we're going to give about a minute. I'm going to read you the opening. Tom's going to tell you jokes now. Do we like that it's on a Saturday, by the way? Is that good or bad? Show of hands, who likes Saturday better? Who likes Sunday better? Who would like to do it in the middle of the week? What
about a midnight hunt?
All right, be back here tonight. Tom will be here. Okay, is everybody ready? I will repeat these. The 5 numbers that go with the 5 letters you got for answering the opening questions on page 7. And these will give you the map coordinates for the 5 puzzles. Remember, if a puzzle is really crowded, just leave it, go to another one, and come back.
One other important message.